Hi, I'm Mark Hamby, and I'm here with Angela Fecto, and behind the scenes, our engineer is your husband, Peter Fecto.
Yes.
I love you guys. You are the best to have on staff. Very first book, what do we got? This is a Lamplighter collection of rare books. These are our most popular books of all time in Lamplighter's history, and it starts with The Hedge of Thorns. This is a book on boundaries, so if you're looking for stories that are going to teach the spiritual truth lessons of staying within the boundaries that God sets for you.
Yes.
This
And the trials head you in. This is something for kids and for parents. It's a 0 to 99.
This is a book that I would guarantee that once you read it, you will never forget it for the rest of your life. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
How many stories do that?
All of them.
All of the Lamplighter
Yes,
books?
all of the Lamplighter books.
This is one of the Lamplighter's all-time best stories ever. What's next?
The Hidden Hand.
The Hidden Hand.
This is almost every conference that we've gone to and everyone we speak to, they say this is their favorite
That's-
book.
And this is the book that I really wasn't going to print at first. And the reason I printed it is because it is so fun.
It is a lot of fun. Capitola, the main character, is one of the best characters that we have as far as personality. She's a spitfire. That's the best.
And I would
word
say
for her.
this is about the hidden hand of God in the lives of 7 individuals. And when you start to recognize the hidden hand of God in your own life, that God is working behind the scenes.
And
Okay,
has been all your life.
and I would guarantee
Yes.
if families read that story, they will not put it down. I
Right.
literally,
Yep, I couldn't put it down.
me either. I
Yeah.
read it through the night one night. I didn't sleep all night because I had to read it. 600 pages long. It was a story that literally has changed the entire platform of Lamplighter, because when I introduced the hidden hand in the Lamplighter rare collection of rare books, I started to have people from Hollywood come like, this book's got to be in a movie.
Wow.
You know, so someday,
Yeah, when you read it, you do see it.
yeah, that's going to be one of the next audio dramas that we're going to do. It's going to be like a
That
20-part
will
series.
be adventurous. That'll be amazing.
The Haunted Room.
Haunted Room.
God uses 2 brothers and a sister, and he helps them to see the haunted chamber of their own heart. The haunted chamber of selfishness, the haunted chamber of fear, and the haunted chamber of pride. This is an amazing story. We had at Halloween, we had close to 40,000 Facebook hits on this book, and 1,500 people downloaded it.
Praise God.
Yes.
This is a great one. Dealing on fear and anxiety as well. That was a
Absolutely.
lot of deliverance that happened to me.
Escape from the Eagle's Nest. Not only the book of the year, the book of the decade. This is a story, a timely story for this time in our history. This takes place in Afghanistan. It is about reaching Muslims for Christ in ways that you cannot imagine. This will change your perspective of prejudice. God is bringing people from that part of the world to us.
Right.
We don't have to go over there to be missionaries right now. They're coming to us. And this is a story that will help you to see how to reach a very difficult people with the love of Christ.
Amen.
Yep.
It's
So,
wonderful. Okay.
The King's Gold.
King's Gold.
My wife said this is her all-time favorite book.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a story, The King's Gold. This is a story about severe, intense persecution within your own family. You've got to decide, are you going to really live for Christ?
Yep.
Or are you going to let the pressures of your family dictate who you're going to become? You know, it's interesting. Jesus, when he was working so hard, his family thought he was insane.
Right.
You know, and they sent a message to him saying, like, you know, you're beside yourself. You know, and Jesus said, who is my mother, brother, and sister? He that does the will of God.
Right.
You know, and then he said, foxes have holes, the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man knows nowhere to lay his head. This young girl in this story, she lives a life with the pressure, the family pressures upon her to live for Christ, not only with no regrets, but in a way that she believes that her faith today is going to be the seeds for the faith of her family in the future.
Wow, that's so good.
Yeah. Lastly, of our,
Locked.
how many books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of our best books, The Locked Cupboard. All you have to do is go to lamplighter.net, pick The Locked Cupboard, see the video presentation of this book. What I loved about this book is that Psalm 37 came alive. This story makes the Word of God come so alive that you will never forget the principles, the truths that are in Psalm 37. And these 4 sisters, they learn lessons they're never going to forget. And so this collection, if you're interested in the very best that Lamplighter has to offer, go to lamplighter.net and take a look at the family collection of rare books.
you.